Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 11 of Promises. And I was thinking as I did my small, tiny little habits and routines that I do in the morning, I do a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and I do my walk and I was thinking, what difference does any of it make? This question of why. And then I remembered in Atomic Habits, James Clear said, that if a person eats a salad for one day, it's really good. But you don't write a newspaper article about it, whereas if a person turns up and eats a salad every day for a year, then you're talking about small incremental changes over time that have altered lifestyle choices. And then I was thinking, that's it. So when the sun decides in solstice, the winter solstice, I will rise and I will get really big. It doesn't do it in some big, Facebook again, I keep forgetting. It doesn't do it in one big thing. Instead, it starts by being 1 second longer, and then 10 seconds longer, and then a minute longer, and then now it's 2.5 or 3 minutes longer every day, the sun. And so it's those small and incremental changes, and they give momentum, and then bigger changes happen. But trust that just turning up and doing the smallest version of something is amazing. So whatever it is that you're committing to, whatever it is that you've chosen to meet or to notice, how do you do the smallest version of it? How do you get really consistent and really trust that the process of doing it is the process of change? Not necessarily that it feels any different today than yesterday or from tomorrow. Just the process of doing it. So come rest into a child's pose, and we're definitely going to stand today. Yesterday my arms just told me they were so tired. So come. Sorry for talking so much. So we have Poppy, who's I think 14 now, and we have Bear. So go on, in you go, Poppy. In you go. Yeah. Great. So rest down into your child's pose. Resting in. Land down, settle your bum towards your feet. Arms are long and out in front of you. Really feel that, that if you did a child's pose every day for a year, your knee would change, your hips would change, your back would change. And as you did it, you wouldn't notice that anything would be any different in the moment of doing it. But as a slow and incremental practice over time, things change. Nice. Come onto your hands and knees. Rounding your back and arching your back. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back, arching your back. Tuck your toes under, pull back into your downward dog. Find your feet, pull back through your legs. Find the sense of length through the pelvis as you push back through your hands, back through the hips. Bending one knee, bending the other. Kind of awaken into a sense of a wiggly, leany, yummy, kind of achy connection this morning. Nice. Turn your toes towards the right. Sit your bum down on the left. Pause there. Nice. So step your right foot a bit away from you. Hold on to your right knee and use your hand on your knee to sit yourself up. And then swing that left hand all the way around the corner so that you're twisted. So my right hand is around behind the right hip and my left arm is resting on the right knee. Twist. Breathing into your belly as you spiral. Nice. Release the twist. Take that right leg and swing it behind you into zigzag. Bring your left hand to the floor And now turn and look over your left shoulder. Come back to neutral or face both thighs. Left hand behind you. Turn and look around the left shoulder. Pause there. So my right hand is resting on my right knee. No, my left knee. And I'm looking over the left shoulder. And I really feel a sense of a long belly. I'm meeting length from the front of that left hip, from the front of the right hip, all the way through the long line of my belly, up into my chest, up into my neck, up into my face. Super. Bring your right foot to stand. Bring both hands back to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. Cool. Turn your toes towards the left. Drop down. So you're sitting on the right buttock. Okay. Step your left foot a bit further away. Hold on to your left knee with your left hand. Sit yourself up. And now swing that right arm around the corner so that your right arm is resting on the left knee and you're twisting towards the left. Breathing into your belly as you spiral. Nice. Come back to center. Take that left leg, send it behind you and come into zigzag. Bring your right hand around the corner to the right. Left hand to your right knee. Turn and look around the corner to the right. Come back to center. And turn and look around the corner to the right and find that length through the front of your body. I feel it through the side of my neck on the left, through my chin, through my face, my chest, my belly, my pelvis, the deep psoas, even the front of that left thigh. Nice. Come back to center. Bring that left foot to stand. Bring both hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. Lean back through your legs. Pull back through your heels. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back. Arch your back. So this should be deeply meeting your right hip. Round your back. Should be meeting how the pelvis and your femoral head, the head of the leg bone meet. Nice. Change. Both knees to the floor. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Round your back. Arch your back. Round your back. Arch. One more time. Round your back. Arch. Nice. Both knees back. Stretch both legs back. And then walk forward so you're into a forward fold. But you're going to bring your feet a little bit wider. So your feet are almost as wide as your mat. Your toes are slightly pointing outwards. So there's loads of different levels to this. One is that you just bring your elbows to your knees. The other is that you bring your hands to the floor. The next is that you sit your bum down a little bit more so that your bum is the same height as your knees. Or the next is that you sit your bum down into a squat. And the main thing is that you decide what direction your toes are in. I don't really mind. The main thing is that you know the direction that your knees should be and your toes should be. So remember, elbows on your knees, or hands on the floor, or bum a bit lower, or bum down. See which one is right for you. If your bum is down and your heels are up, remember if you take your weight and you hold it in your hands, that counterweights the weight of your bum, the weight of your head maybe, the weight of your chest. It gives more weight to your head and chest, and as a result you can drop your bum down. So just feel, maybe if you're floating with your heels, that you can use your weight to drop your heels down. But only if your knees feel that that's really, really super awesome. Nice. Drop your weight down, hands to the floor, stretch through your legs. Roll all the way up. Nice. Cool. So come stand to the front of your mat. Pause. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Pause in your lunge position. Step back with your left foot. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Stretch your toes, squeeze through your bum. Bring your arms back and pause, lifting your chest, lifting your head. Breath is in your belly. Rise a little bit more. Super. Hands to the floor, push back. And push all the way back, downward dog. Pause in your downward dog. Find length through your legs, length through your arms. Super. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling, reaching high. And then step your right foot forward. So you can either drop your knees to the floor, step your foot forward, or step your foot forward. Cool. So keep your foot as it is, so your toes are pointing in the same direction. Bring both hands to your front knee and rise up. Back knee is soft and bending. Okay, so back knee is soft, bending. Front leg is bending also. Arms are hanging out, just long. And just feel, where do you feel this? So I feel it in my toes, in the front of the thigh on the left, and the thigh on the right. Reach your arms forward and all the way up towards the ceiling. You can, if you want, begin to lengthen into the back leg, like as if you're going to try and bring your heel towards the floor. You can, if you want, look upwards. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Bring both hands to your front knee. Drop your back knee down, let it touch the floor. Stretch your back leg. Drop your back knee down, touch the floor. Stretch your back leg. One more time. Back knee down, touch the floor. Stretch your back leg. Great. Both hands to the floor. As you step forward, you're going to keep your back foot floating. Whoop. Pause. Back leg is floating, long and strong. Push into the toes, reach into that knee. Great. Lower your foot to the floor, slowly rolling up. Put your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Super. Drop your arms down, reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. I always think, that incremental changes, steady, that I just love that I do 20 minutes of yoga every day. I just do my yoga. No fuss. It's just there. It's always there. And then sometimes when I stop, I feel, God, thank God I do 20 minutes of yoga a day. Pause in your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. And so reach your arms back, squeeze your bum, lift your toes. It's that thing of, it's just become the ground of my life. It's like, well, of course I do yoga. I just do it every day. It's not even like, or if I'm not doing precisely yoga, I'm doing something that moves my body, connects me to a sense of movement, sense of ability. And so let this be the ground of you, that there is a consistency. Push your hands down, push back. Consistency in turning up and doing the smallest version, or just turning up, is the most important thing. Pause in your downward dog.
Nice. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. You have the option of dropping your knees down and then stepping your left foot forward, or step your left foot forward. Keep your toes pointing in the same direction. Rise up. So your back knee is bent. Front knee is bent. Arms are hanging down long beside you. I'll just get a sense, where do you feel this? My torso is upright. I have a feeling of, just ease and length in my torso. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe straighten your back leg. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Breath is in your belly. Find that sense of length and connection. Where do you feel this? Where in your body is this unfolding or meeting? Can you deepen your breath into that place? Super. Bring both hands to your front knee. Drop your back knee down. Touch. Straighten your back leg. Back knee down. Touch. Straighten your back leg. One more time. Back knee down. Touch. Straighten your back leg. Both hands to the floor. As you step forward, float your back leg. Float. Foot to the floor. Come all the way up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms comes to rest in front of your chest. Great. So grab your weight. Have your weight in your right hand. And we're going to do this in relation to a wall or to a couch. So you're going to stand in front of a couch or a wall, and your weight is in your right hand, okay? And then reach and touch the wall with your left hand. So I'm too close. So I'm going to go back away until I'm just touching the wall with my fingertips. And it's like I can feel that I'm really at the end of my range. So I'm like, and if I go too far, my toes have to work too much. So I'm touching the wall, and it feels like I can do it a few times. Do it 3 times. Touch the wall. Again, touch the wall. And it's just at the end, so that I have to reach, and then I kind of push off the wall almost to get myself back up again. So there's a little bit of the wall itself is part of what I'm doing. Cool. So as your left hand goes forward, lift your left foot back behind you. Touch the wall, come back up. As you lift the left leg, reach forward, touch the wall, come back up. And again, touch the wall and come back. Nice. We're going to change legs. Same hand, left hand, right leg. Wow, that's a little bit more wobbly. Right foot, left hand. Right foot, left hand. Nice. So as we do it, we're going to pull our elbow back into lawnmower. And lift your knee forward. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower. As you reach your hand forward, pull your elbow back into lawnmower. As you come to stand, bring your knee up and forward. Lawnmower. And forward. Great. Change hands. Weight is in the left hand. Just reach forward, touch the wall just with your fingers. Keep your feet on the floor. Wow, I can reach further with the right hand than I can with the left. Oh, good. I have another inch extra of length in the right arm. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Next time you reach with your right hand, reach your right foot behind you and come back. Right foot behind you. And there's a moment where I kind of push off the wall to give me my return. Reach, touch, push. And one more time. Reach, touch, push. Great. Different leg. So same arm, right arm is going forward. Now it's left foot that's going back. Come back. Left foot goes back, right hand goes forward. Left foot goes back, right hand goes forward. Now we're going to make it more complicated. So right hand's going forward, left foot's going back, and you pull your weight back into lawnmower. And then pull your left knee forward. Left elbow goes back as you reach long.
Left knee comes forward as you stand tall. One more time. Left elbow pulls back as you reach long. Knee comes forward. Cool. So we're aiming for, the picture at the front of Promises, where your back leg is really long and your arms are reaching forward. These are the muscles that we're building towards that. Nice. So great. So come sit on your floor or on your chair, hands to your heart. Oh, the light is amazing, isn't it? So wonderful. It's a great pause. Close your eyes. Feel all that movement and all that activity we just did. Breaths in your belly. Nice. Reach your hands forward, thumb and forefinger touch. Reach wide, back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart, forward. Thumb and forefinger touch, down. Back of your hands come together, forward. So just find your version of this. Have meaning or gesture that makes sense to you. Feel like the flow arrives from some deep part of you that is longing to be expressed. Slow it down. One more time. Pause with your hands forward, holding something precious, tender. Nice. Bring your hands to your heart. Pause. Super. Come lie down. Lie on the floor. Pause just while the music is on. Pause. Nice. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Sinead, as always, telling me that I forgot Facebook. And thanks for joining me. Be well. Small and incremental changes like the sun coming in. The sun starts out 10 seconds longer in the beginning, 2 seconds actually in the first few days. Then it's 10 seconds. And now it's like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes longer every day because it's found its groove and it's building momentum. But the building is the most important thing, not the amount of time you spend on anything, but just that you're doing it. So shrink the goal. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.